Welcome back to Spectrum Stadium for our Eyewitness News post-game wrap-up from what was, I don't know, maybe the best American Athletic Conference championship I've seen since last year's AAC Championship.
Way to go out on a limb there.
Something about these two teams, they get together, they just score 100 points just for the fun of it, and we saw some incredible plays tonight.
Yeah, and we have your Florida Hospital Play of the Week. It was Darryl Mack's second collegiate touchdown. He had his first earlier in the game, but it was nothing like this one. An absolute perfect ball to Otis Anderson, 54-yard pitch and catch, made the game 38-28, and it really gave the team a little bit of belief that, hey, we're still in this thing, and they were in this thing in large part because of the redshirt freshman quarterback. We didn't know maybe what to expect with Matt coming back in place of Milton, but man, he answered a lot of questions
Just
today.
the second start of his career, he actually threw an incomplete pass on his first pass of the game and then completed, I believe it was 8 of his next 9 for 100 and something yards.
Yeah.
So it showed, I think, the whole team and especially his coach that here's somebody that we can put a little bit of trust in. Here's somebody that if we need him to throw some passes, we're going to be just fine in this game, and that was the big question coming into it.
Yeah, honestly, on Channel 9 yesterday, I said they're going to go with a more run-oriented approach. Boy, was I wrong. Josh Heupel and the players all said we're going to keep doing what we do as the UCF offense, and they really did. They opened it up. They let Darryl Mack show off his arm. He threw for over 300 yards. He had the 2 touchdowns, but once again, what he does as that bruising runner, Mackenzie Milton's an elusive runner. Darryl Mack, when you got down inside the 5-yard line, you knew what was coming, but it didn't matter. Memphis could not stop him. He scores the 4 touchdowns, and whatever's next, UCF has to have a lot of confidence in number 8, who's back there under center.
Right, and his resiliency to overcome 3 fumbles. One of them, yes, he fumbled into the end zone for a touchdown, so that was nice. But if not for those turnovers in the first half, they probably would have taken control of this game much earlier, and it would have been easy for Darryl Mack and a lot of these players to say, okay, that's not okay. We're in a lot of trouble now, but they didn't do that. They come right back and they make the plays when they need to, especially in the 3rd and 4th quarter.
The resiliency, once again, Danny White talked about it. This team showed at Memphis earlier in the regular season with the injury to Mackenzie Milton against South Florida, and then today, it's just unbelievable. Let's hear from their offensive lineman, Wyatt Miller, their captain. We talked with him. You talked with him after the game.
Right in the middle of a celebration. Wyatt, back-to-back conference championships. What does that mean for this team and this program?
You know, it means everything for a team that, as you saw there, we have some guys that never quit fighting, never give up. We're resilient, and that's what it takes. And tonight we showed it. This one was for 10.
So we are still wearing these leis. We didn't reference that, but I think maybe everyone's heard about 40,000 handed out in the stadium, all for Mackenzie Milton, and the message of Ohana family. No one left behind. Pretty cool.
He had a video message for the crowd and for his team tonight, and I don't even think they needed to hand out 40,000 leis because walking in, it looked like everybody already had one or had a Hawaiian shirt. The whole thing, the whole campaign was started by the fans on social media. UCF supplying leis was a response to that. It showed how much this crowd, these fans, this community cares about Mackenzie Milton in this whole program.
Yeah, looking ahead now, we'll find out tomorrow. Does UCF make it into the top 4? That's unlikely, but Fiesta Bowl, Peach Bowl, that's what we'll find out tomorrow, and that's what we'll have for you tomorrow on Eyewitness News.
And wherever they go, we will be there as well. If I have to fly to Arizona for New Year's Eve, I'm going to make that sacrifice for you.
UCF, they're champions. See ya.